So this model I created, I call it the ripple. In a small startup, generally speaking, the founder and the management team, you're setting the direction, you're setting the agenda, you're doing all the heavy lifting. When the company gets larger, you'll see that the front lines are no longer the founders. The front liners are actually all the team leads and all the front lines. So there are 5 parts to it. The first part, there's one nerd over there who's like driving this whole assignment. The person may be right, the person may be wrong, but there's also the backstabbing backseat drivers. In a meeting, they're quiet. Then later they're like, you know, this Alice, always want to The ratio of driver to backstabbing backseat driver to passenger will dictate the destiny of the company. But here's the good news. Everyone has a choice. And the more you make the right choice every single day at different moments, the more you're going to succeed in your career. What identity you play, that's yours, not theirs. Now the second thing after your identity is that there's another micro choice you can make that will dictate lasting change within a company. What you talk about with your lunch buddies has another profound iterative effect on your destiny in your career. There's a lot of dimensions to every human experience, and every human experience can actually be a conversation point that enriches you. Part 2 is the ripple effect of what you choose to do affects your lunch buddies. Now the ripple effect grows. And every team, there's an opportunity to set your own rules. You're creating your own culture, your own rituals between your team. You set your rules in your culture. Culture is felt. Now, you've affected folks, you've affected yourself, you've affected your lunch buddies, you've affected your team. How about folks from other teams? This 4th part of the ripple is cross-team projects. Sometimes you will come for a Friday lunch like this, and you may meet another colleague who you find very impressive, but they're in another team. You can come up with an idea, it gives you an excuse to work with this person, and who knows, this may even draw more resources. Later you could get more resources from management to fuel the project, and it becomes something. Part 5, and the final most important one, ironically is the simplest one. Share your story. What have I done today? I've just shared a bunch of stories. When something works for you and your teams, share that story. Surya and the rest of the management team and all of them, they need your help, you know? Think of how to parent them, how to really engage them in meaningful ways so they have the information they need to collate, to steer. Everything that you feel like it's a problem, you solve it for them. So with that epilogue, right, the moment you realize you're taking care of Surya and everybody else, you really become like a very new adult in your career. And with this, your career trajectory, the story of your life, will be completely different. Everything I said today, you can do tomorrow. Thank you.